Alrighty, it's time for your pay-per-view review. No, I'm just kidding. I had to do that. That's a trademark of Wrestling Jesus. Had to do it because I think it's just hilarious and funny. But anyway, what I want to talk about, it's my final video of the day, and that is YWC versus the IWC. Where do I start here? You know, the IWC is the Internet Wrestling. Point and purpose I'm making of this video is to, I guess you can say, do a comparison of both. I guess you could say these Internet wrestling, I'll say wrestling factions. They're made up of by a community of wrestling fans. Excuse me. Now the IWC, the Internet Wrestling Community. Where do I start there? The IWC Internet Wrestling Community, they are a bunch of hissy fit, fans of wrestling who gripe and complain about everything that goes on in mainstream wrestling and only support independent wrestling, which is fine. However, there are also a certain portion or percentage of the Internet Wrestling Community that also trash talks and looks down on indie wrestlers and the organization, I could say, of independent wrestling, and they only watch mainstream wrestling, TNA and WWE. Now, I used to be a part of various, Internet Wrestling Community, wrestling boards and things of that sort. Now, with me personally, I joined it when I was back. I was like 12 or maybe even 15, 12, between the ages of 12 to 14. I joined various Internet Wrestling Community websites because I'm thinking, this is a place, where wrestling fans can get together and, hey, get together and give our opinions on wrestling. Cool, great. But the longer I stayed around and been a part of the Internet Wrestling Community, the more I found out that it's really a group of wrestling fans that just grab them on and complain about everything in professional wrestling. Now, I'm not saying that everyone has a right to like what they want and dislike what they want to dislike. People have a right to give their opinion as, why they like this or why they like that about wrestling. But with the Internet Wrestling Community, it's damned if you, damned if you don't. When it comes to the Internet Wrestling Community, they are constantly, you can't appease them in any way. They can never find any type of satisfaction in wrestling at all. Like I said, you have a percentage of Internet Wrestling communities that love independent wrestling and support that only, but yet they bitch and moan about mainstream wrestling and just hate everything in mainstream wrestling. And then you have some that only watch mainstream wrestling, but they look down on independent wrestling companies and wrestlers and consider the wrestlers in the independent circuit to be absolutely just nothing. You're just trash. So, and I speak from experience on these things. So, anyone from the IWC, which I know some of you guys do, because lately for the past say about 2 days, 2 3 days, you guys have been sending me some personal PMs and, leaving, how should I say, very unpleasant and negative comments personalized towards me. But I personally don't care, because at the end of the day, I have a life, you don't. So, that just pretty much sums up the Internet Wrestling Community. Now, the YWC, the YouTube Wrestling Community, I basically pretty much, never even thought of the existence of a YWC. When I made this channel here, Cotton965, I just made it just to make another channel just for whatever, because I have various other channels that I use for video games, music. I'm thinking about making another channel for just something else. But that's it. So when I made this channel, I'm thinking, I'm going to use this channel for, let's see how wrestling goes. So I just kind of did wrestling, on a whim. Just start uploading videos, and fortunately enough, I got, connected to, the right people, guys give me some plugs and shout outs, and I have about 90 subscribers, I think now, 90 or 91. I could have had 100, but I've noticed for the past, say, maybe like 2 weeks or so, some people would subscribe and then they'd unsubscribe, and then, so it's like 1 minute I go up and then the next 2 days I go down. I don't know, maybe it's because lately I've been making videos on K-pop. I do make videos on wrestling, but I don't know, maybe because they feel like this channel is not all wrestling, and occasionally I will talk about video games, and lately I've been doing some videos about K-pop along with wrestling, and I still make more videos than I do about K-pop, but I guess they feel, what the hell is this, so unsubbed, but that's alright. For those of you guys who still stay subscribed to me, thank you for that. But I just want to, after a while, just kind of like do something different, with this channel, talk about different things. Because I know I have subscribers who are also interested in various things besides wrestling. So I kind of try to mix it up a little bit. And sometimes I do these videos that are not wrestling related if I don't have a certain topic or discussion that comes to my mind about wrestling that I want to discuss. But anyway, getting back to the topic on hand is that, so, the YWC, I guess I kind of got a win with this through Sean's Entertainment and, just some of the other, big names and YouTube that specialize in wrestling, YouTube wrestling community. And, there's some shooters on there, some guys who, two of them, quite frankly, I know that are a part of the internet wrestling community, but they are also on the YWC, the YouTube wrestling community. Two of them I personally know that are on there, that play both sides of the fence, I would say. Besides them, there really isn't, any, with the YWC, it really isn't any drama, I hear, guys like 420 Goonie and most likely sometimes for 420, not a lot, but sometimes for 420 Goonie, and a lot of times from, Sean's Entertainment and Wrestling Jesus, how they talk about, the drama in the YWC, and, they do shoots and stuff on different, shooters and stuff on here, and that's probably like the only, I guess you can say, like, drama or, any type of dispute amongst, the opinions of people in the YWC. Unlike the internet wrestling community, it's just a constant, just lose-lose situation. So to me, I just make this video just to make a comparison of the two, and to me, the YWC is just much, much better. The YouTube wrestling community is much better because, you can express your love for wrestling more than one way. You express your opinions, but guys, they show their wrestling action figure collection, or show their wrestling DVDs like I've done, wrestling replica belts. So it's just various things you could do with in the YouTube wrestling community rather than sit on a computer in a chat room in the IWC's world and just criticize everything on wrestling and can't reach a happy medium or anything, whatever. So to me, I like YWC better, the YouTube wrestling community, much better than the internet wrestling fans, or as Eric Bishop likes to call them, the 10%ers. Because here's less drama and all that stuff. So this is just my little take or thought on this topic. I've been wanting to do it for a while, so I'm just getting out there for today. Let me know what you guys think on this topic, about the YWC, the IWC internet wrestling community. Your thoughts and opinions on that. Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. Subscribe. Peace.